See the lads been chilling in the T, running, yeah. The weekday dragons, the fees been slapping, the packs stay stacking, the cats keep catting. Late night grind, get the money, you're steep. Yeah. The coupe broke down, gotta book me a ride, that'll get me back size. Couldn't fall enough time, gotta build up my slang, get back to the G's.
Good evening. I thought I'd start this week in a life on a Sunday. It's 7:45 right now and I'm heading to a client meeting. Yes, in the evening on a Sunday. The main reason is because this client is super busy and it's very difficult to get hold of him any other day, any other time. We did have it scheduled for 12:30 today, midday, but unfortunately had to pop out to site. Things didn't go to plan, which is completely fine. So right now I'm actually heading to his house in my car. I do apologise, you can see the boot of my car. I was moving my whiteboard from my parents' home to the house that I'm staying in right now, and unfortunately I had to move the seats forward and sort all that out. So yeah, I'm gonna head there and I'm gonna give you some feedback afterwards. So update on that client that I went to see yesterday. Ended up signing him whilst I was at his house. He signed the agreement, he paid me straight away, so everything's sorted. I'm just going to have to get access to his business portfolio because we're having some issues at the moment. I'm going to attempt a couple different ways of doing it because the invite's not working. I don't really know why. But in other news, we also woke up to this morning. Always rewarding seeing the fruits of your labour, I guess you could say. Although it is numbers on the screen, there's nothing really physical coming from the back of this just yet. But it's always rewarding seeing that the work that you are putting in, you are getting a return on that work. So seeing these more and more often, which is always nice. But that's not to say you should ever get comfortable with the position that you're in, because very quickly it can change. So the plan for today is to get access to his business portfolio. Hopefully I don't have to contact Meta and mess around with that. I can just get access to it properly by them just resending the invite a few times. Once I get access to that, I'm going to set up the campaign, set up the creatives, build the landing page, build the automations required for that landing page, and then that's pretty much it. We're not doing the appointment setting for him. He's handling all the leads, which is fine, which is great. So there's a little bit less work required, which is always nice.
Hi, Conrad.
How are you today? You okay?
Not bad. How are you? We do a lot of measures and selling in customers' premises. We do.
Okay, so are you primarily looking to book people into the showroom for a visit, for an appointment, or would you like to schedule at home?
Probably 2 in the last 6 months.
2 in the last 6 months, okay. How are you bringing in the inquiries? Is it more word of mouth? Are you getting them from like third-party portals, that sort of stuff?
Word of mouth, recommendation. We have been using, we've tried 1 or 2 people. But unsatisfactory results, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And the actual leads have been very poor indeed.
Yeah, okay.
Michelle's still with this customer in the shop, actually.
That's fine.
So when we're done, I'll have a little chat with her, and then I'll give you a ring in the morning.
Yeah, completely fine.
Okay, thanks, Conrad. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Keith. Take care.
See you later, mate.
Speak soon. Bye-bye. Very well. I'm good. What about you? You've signed a client?
Yes, I'm doing well. So yeah, I have signed a client. I do have a lot that I want to ask you. I've got some notes down.
Cool.
Let me just get them up pretty quickly.
It's good that you booked the call. It's good to have a chat. We'll go through whatever you've got, and then at the end, we'll have a chat about the mentorship, see if it's the right fit for you, and then we can go from there.
Wonderful. All right. Well, okay. I'm just going to get right into it. I'll share my screen.
Yeah, shoot straight away, mate. Go on, let's get through it. What's the other one looking like? What's the other ad creative? Is it just based on interest and that's it? Or is it the same thing?
Yeah. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. Is this correct or wrong?
In all honesty, there's a lot of improvements you can make here. First thing is, obviously you've got 1 lead there. How did the conversation with that lead go? But for the most part, for client ad accounts, what I run is manual placements. I remove Audience Network and Messenger, and then I also scroll down on the Facebook, remove the in-stream ads for video reels, because this is how they show up. It shows up like that, and it's not worth running an advert like that. Nobody's ever going to click that.
Yeah.
And then the second one is search results. Nobody's ever going to be searching for you on Facebook.
See how I get on.
Yeah.
If it ends up going well,
hopefully, mate. Fingers crossed.
I'll send you a gift card.
Fingers crossed, mate. Obviously, got me on Instagram. If you do want to send me some creatives that you make for this client, I'll be able to voice note you some obviously some feedback and that sort of stuff, so you can have a good start at it and have a good crack at it. And
thank you so much, Conrad. Really appreciate it. Have a lovely evening, bro.
You too, mate. Cheers. Speak soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. So I just got back home and session is done. What I'm gonna do now is have a quick shower and then get cracking on with work. But before I go, coach has hooked me right up. Look at this. 3 tubs of protein. What a legend, shout out. That's definitely gonna come in handy, especially the fact that I've ran out and I've not bought it because, I don't know, just not been fancying it, to be honest. But now I've no excuse to get my protein in, which is always nice. Hi mate, it's Conrad.
Hi, alright.
Yeah, very well. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Good. Talk to me. What you exactly after with your brand?
Basically just the ads scaling. I had someone running them last month.
Mm-hmm. Whereas this, you just need new angles, new offers, new creatives all the time. Especially if you want to scale it quite big. I'll definitely set something up for retargeting, because if you're getting a lot of traffic from like TikTok ads and stuff to your website, you might as well double up on that with some retargeting. Should have had an invoice on your email, but also link sent on Instagram.
There you go, it should be there. Should be through there, mate.
Yeah, got it. Sweet. Okay, that's fine. Right. Give us a couple of days. We'll be in touch. You use WhatsApp mainly, or what's best to contact you?
Yeah, just WhatsApp me, mate.
Right, I'll WhatsApp you if any questions or anything. And, you know, it's serious when the quarters it comes out. But we got a very interesting call in the next 5 minutes or so. So I'm just getting prepped for it. I'm just jotting down a few things. Right, so that call went really, really well. Unfortunately, I'm not able to actually show you anything from that because it's a bit of a project that I'm working on and I'm hoping to release quite soon, but it's very exciting. Moving forward, today I've got a PPC campaign set up, so for the next 2 or so hours I'm going to be setting up a Google Ads campaign, auditing and improving the performance of another. Then I've got a call with a couple of clients. I need to catch up with one of my students, and then I've got an accountant's meeting, which probably won't even show you because it's just going to be boring. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's crack on with the rest of the day. There we are, look at that. Fancy new background.
Looking clean.
Yeah, I thought, you know what, I've had enough of people thinking I'm in a bedroom, in a spare bedroom, even though I am. But I just thought, I can't have like potential clients thinking, mate, he's just calling me out of a bedroom. What is this guy? I know the approach of the industry is like, just do a personal brand and then you can start a community or you can start a course and you can sell this and then you don't have to work as hard on the agency and stuff. I know that's the typical approach that most people do in the space, but there's beauty to it from the other side, really, especially when you don't bullshit on the internet. Right, we now have another meeting with somebody, and I've got to get off to a meeting that I've got in about an hour, but I need to travel for about half an hour, so I've only really got half an hour to take this meeting. Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm just ringing off my private phone. How are you doing? You okay? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Don't worry about it, it's fine, completely fine. Don't have the budget to run ads and don't really understand the benefits of advertising, so it's just, in a way...
Okay, awesome. I'm
mean, do you have time for that now, or you need it?
I do not know. Unfortunately, I need to set off very, very quickly because I've got a meeting with accountants.
Okay.
I would be able to take a Zoom call probably later on this evening if you've got time.
What time are you looking at?
I'm probably going to be back around 8 o'clock this evening. Okay, brilliant. Right, what I'll do is I will send you an email. I rescheduled that one that we had today, and it will reschedule it for 8 o'clock today, and we'll speak then, all right?
Already awesome.
Brilliant. Thank you, Kevin.
Cool.
Speak soon.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, bye.
I've got one last demo left, and then I can go to sleep in peace. I can't wait. Where most people go wrong with these lead forms, they set them up, they collect a bunch of information, and then to get the most out of these leads that come through, because generating the leads is pretty straightforward. What is missed by a lot of the marketers nowadays is initially you don't want to really thin your budget out too much when it comes to the creatives that you're running and also the audience size. So I roughly go around for about...
Okay, cool. And then just hit the go button.
Hit the go button and start generating the leads, yes.
Okay, cool.
How was it doing that training session with him?
Good.
What's going to happen to the personal brand when you pivot from agency and you build your whole personal brand around agents?
I don't know, I don't know what's going to be next. Mate, it's bound to happen. That's the thing. It's bound to happen. It's just part of dealing with it. And obviously, at this stage you're at right now, it's limited time towards like the side business or the business that you're trying to build. But it's just about managing it, especially at the start. And I think that's going to be more sustainable because if you know you can, let's say, manage an hour a day, it doesn't matter how many you do, as long as you're not doing one or two within the hour. Yeah, because you haven't got the budget to be pouring money into reach and awareness of the brand because you're a very small business, so it's pointless. It's ineffective basically with the budget. If you've got thousands and thousands to pour into it, then yeah, maybe you can put like 10 or 20% of your budget into awareness and making your Instagram a lot of followers. But followers doesn't equal money anyway, so like it doesn't matter. Exactly, and then obviously what you can do is you can experiment with different approaches to it. You can do a direct response one, or you can do like a lead magnet one, where you can offer a free audit, or you can do some sort of guide that they can download, and then you target that lead magnet towards your audience, and you can run a campaign like that. And then on the back end of that, you can send them out a few emails with some value. Yeah, and then obviously the ultimate goal will be to get them to schedule in a call with you for whatever offer you're running. It might be the same offer that we built out for your website and for your organic stuff. It's just going to be paid traffic. Good morning, team. How are you all doing? Rise and shine, as they say. Protein porridge for breakfast. And then me and my girlfriend are going to head down to the city centre, get some work in. I was actually in there yesterday working. I met up with Josh for a little bit. Always good to catch up, see what he's working on, see how his business is doing. And bounce ideas off each other, which is always nice. Yeah, today on the cards is we're setting up the ecom client that I signed. I don't think I've actually even mentioned. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I'm sitting right now in the past week 4 new clients for the agency, which is always cool. 2 home improvement companies and 2 ecom clients. 1 ecom client both on Meta and Google, which is interesting, something new. And the second one is a bigger Meta client. So yeah, exciting stuff for the agency at the moment. Plenty of opportunities, but now it's about seizing those opportunities and making the most out of them and sticking with these clients for as long as possible and helping them grow. Because that's what you're paid to do. You are supposed to help businesses grow. So yeah, I'm going to have that protein porridge and then I'm going to head into the city centre and work.